Temperatures soaring well over 100 degrees Fahrenheit chased families in Fort Wayne, Indiana, with no air conditioning out of their stifling homes, some pitching tents outside to find relief. In Washington, D.C., the sweltering heat was made worse by the storms that snapped trees like twigs, taking down power lines with them all over the city. Falling trees killed at least 10 people in Virginia, including an elderly woman asleep in her bed when a tree slammed into her home. Others had close calls.
And I ran to get our babysitter who lives on the 3rd floor, and she came down. And then we ran to get the kids, and right when we were sort of entering my daughter's room, my youngest daughter's room, the tree fell.
There have been people stopping by, taking pictures, asking us questions, but the number one thing out of everyone's mouth is it could have been worse.
That scenario over the weekend played out for some 2 million people from North Carolina as far north as New Jersey and as far west as Illinois. Friday storms arrived with little warning, and utility companies had to wait for days for extra crews traveling from as far away as Quebec and Oklahoma. Concerns are rising now about the ability of the sick and elderly to stay cool.
I have a next door neighbor who is 92 years old and cannot get out of her house. And the tree here has landed on both of their cars, and if it was an emergency, the firemen would be the only ones who would go in and be able to get her. And with no air conditioning and the heat in the 90s, it's been very frustrating.